Alright guys, what's up? I'm here in a game between Coldslash and Antoinelut. It's Coldslash and this is Antoinelut right here. Coldslash is playing Shattered Peaks. It looks like he's going to be playing a electric deck though. You can kind of see that because he's playing the High-Knit Storm Reader and a Voil Stormflyer. If you only saw it as a Voil Stormflyer, you might think it's a Voil deck because they are very popular now, at least I know they're very strong right now, but that way. And Antoinelut is actually playing a Super Champ deck. I watched him last game after I played versus him and lost. I watched him and I was like wondering what kind of deck this is, and I've come to the conclusion that it's a Super Champ deck because he plays Bach Corona with Thirst for Battle and then 2 time slips, and then Bodyguard on the favorite guard, No Beast. That's why he's here. And then you have the Pincushion. That's weird. He's 72. That's funny. You don't usually see Pincushion. You see in one of two ways. You either see him at 72 Nora, and then you'd have rank 3 of Aura, or you see him at 68. Then you have everything at rank 1. You don't really see 70 played very often. All right. Well. Coldslash deceiving me. I don't think it is a lightning deck anymore. I think it is just meta. You wouldn't play Chaos Brave if it wasn't just meta. He probably just has the Voil Storm Reader out there because it's a very strong champion. It has Paralyze, Teleport, and then that Storm Reader ability. And then a lot of the meta champs in Shattered Peaks do have Attack Electricity, and you can, if you need to, always just run Lightning Storm to get the proc. It was a good idea though to get this Chaos Brave out because the Null Beast does have Hunter Small, so he would have been doing very little damage. Tough 3 plus 2 defense, that's 5 defense, plus the Hunter Small would have been a good 7 defense on this Null Beast. 7 damage reduction, 7 damage not taken per attack from small champions. At least now he does have this Chaos Brave out. I like this champ. It's a cool champ. I love it. I think this is probably one of my favorite champs right here. Chaos Brave. The picture is really funny, how he's throwing the Moga. The sprite looks hilarious as well, how he's holding a Moga and he has him right there in like a cage on the back. And he just feels cool. When you play him, you're like, okay, I'm playing a cool legendary, 60 HP, or okay, 55 HP, 2 armor, and then you can either get multi-attack and resistance physical, making him good, giving him good damage and resistance physical, or you can also get I think also Thirst for Battle and Calcify maybe. I'm not exactly sure anymore, but you can get a lot of good upgrades where they're all playable. I would play all of them. You never know. And then he also has that Chuck Moga, that one ability that is only like Chaos Brave, where you can chuck the Moga. A good range attack that also creates meat. Here you go. You used it. That's a really funny animation by itself. The throw of the Moga, and then you have the Moga Axeman who pops out. That's another 15 HP. So if you add it up, and of course this is on a cooldown of 4, so it's not 5 cooldowns. So you can throw it again probably in this lifetime of the Chaos Brave. So say you throw it twice. Then that's 30 HP from the 2 Moga Axemen that you throw, and then 55 Nora or HP from the Chaos Brother. That's an 85 HP champ. And then if you have the War Banner out, that's another that's 90 Nora plus 60. It's 100 Nora champ right there. So Chaos Brave was cool. We did see the Spirit of the Mountain spirit actually just disappear. It didn't actually get to do. It wasn't killed. It just disappeared, I believe. Or no, was it killed? No, it was killed. Okay, so it was killed. Fading Recollection. I'm not sure if that was the best idea. Alright, so this he used Fading Recollection on the Storm Reader. He can't do anything anymore except for move. But what you do have to think about is this was 62 HP to get this champ out. That 55 Nora used for Fading Recollection made this into a 12. No, even less. An 8 Nora champ. This is 8 Nora on this Tiny Storm Reader. No, 7. Sorry, I'm saying 8. Sorry, 7 Nora on this High-Knit Storm Reader, and he has 47 HP. That's probably like the best Nora ratio you can see. That's 8 Nora for this champ right now. he can just place himself in the front, you know, get bashed a little bit. He can just run him up to this spawn over here. He'd have to take care of him. So I don't know if that's a good idea. I think if you're going to use Fading Recollection, you want to use it on a really expensive champ with a lot of abilities. It is a ghost, the Spirit of the Mountain, but and while Incorporeal, it says you have immunity physical, you don't actually, as we just saw, because he did take that 4 physical damage from the, no, what am I saying? 6 physical damage from the Chaos Brave. Yeah. Alright, that's a nice, he used Distract, I believe that was. What was it? Yeah, Distract. So use Distract on these champs. That's really strong on this Nectar Fairy because Divert, Cleanse, Charm, and Heal can all not be used. So this champ has pretty much now the same effect as the Storm Reader, except for this champ, you know, it can still attack, I guess, but it's much less HP. It's not going to be doing much now, at least for the next few turns, for the next 3 turns at least. So that was a strong spell right there used. And no bodyguard as well from this Null Beast. That was a strong use though of Grimmick's Bane, seeing that both Stormflyers, there were 2 Stormflyers out, meaning that he did a nice 30 damage for a 40 Nora HP, or 40 Nora spell, that's 30 damage, and he gets the kill, so and the Nora Globe, so he kind of gets that back. He's going to contest the Storm Raider to, no, Nectar Fairy, both are exactly at 38 HP, and both of them are pretty useless. Pretty fun champs. Now, the Cyclops Ritual is going to want to use Ritual Destruction, or no, sorry, not Ritual, well, maybe. Ritual Power on this manifestation so that he can give his own champs the extra 2 damage. And then he would probably want to get the kill on the Spirit of the Mountain. Can he move 3 spaces? 1 more. Use the Ritual of Power. Auto attack once. Right. What did he use? Alright, so he decides to heal up his Chaos Brave instead of using that Ritual of Power. I feel like Ritual of Power would have been a better idea there. I don't think his Chaos Brave was very much in danger of dying next turn. He only has physical damage out. His Brave, you know, was already at high HP. I don't think he was in danger of dying. I think it would have been a better idea to get that extra damage on the Ritualist and these other champs here. What did he just try to dispel? I'm not sure. He might have tried to dispel the Ghost or the Incorporeal from Ghost. I don't think that it didn't work, as we just saw. Yeah, so he couldn't dispel that. Crescendo. Interesting. I like Crescendo. It's a lot of damage. Crescendo. It's 35 Nora, but if you play it right, it does a lot of damage. You know? 15 damage on one champ, then 12, and then 9 as well. It's pretty cool. So he does contest this Nectar Fairy, that meaning if he does want to, he wants to play the Spirit of the Mountain, get him back, because the heal on the Nectar Fairy is going to be up next turn, and he wants to run this Nectar Fairy away, so he can use all of his abilities. Ooh, I don't think it's a strong idea to, or a good idea, well, yeah, okay. Alright, so the Chaos Brave can't go over these tiles, so he might be actually pretty safe. Okay, so he does have the Avenging Angel just to heal up a little bit, make sure that this Nectar Fairy doesn't die this turn. And this Spirit of the Mountain also, of course. Now, what is he going to go for? He can, of course, Ritual Power now, this Spirit Manifestation. Spirit Manifestation is not going to get out. He has, you know, 1 turn cooldown no matter what because of the 3 rituals. So the Spirit is going to get, you know, pooped out every time. Alright, does 5 damage on this Vhagar, who just takes 3 damage less because of, you know, Tough, and then 2 damage less because of Hunter. How does the Head Shrinker out? And now he has his own healing out too. This is gonna be a pretty long game, I feel like. There's a lot of healing on both sides. Both don't look like they're gonna be easily, gotten rid of. This mid font. This null beast is just, gonna tank so much. Spirit of the Mountain is kind of useless though. This Cycle of Rituals was a really strong counterplay versus the Spirit of the Mountain because of that Spirit Projection is kind of been nullified by these rituals now, meaning that every turn that he won't even be able to get his AP because the Ritualist would just keep sacrificing it. I feel like Coldslash should have used the Ritual of Power though in the beginning or like earlier, or just should have already used it because it gives that extra 2 damage to all of your champs. And if you, I believe, it says it's a 4-turn cooldown, but I don't think it's so. I think it actually gives more. Now, the Stormflyer is in danger of dying next turn from a double tap from this Null Beast or a spell this turn. Another Grimlock Bane would do it. It might be a good idea to get this I could get the kill on the Null Beast probably next turn. He does have a double attack with Chaos Brave and a double attack with Stormflyer, so I'm guessing the Null Beast will die this coming turn. Once he does kill it, he does want to run the Stormflyer away, get it healed up at the Sustainer. We have the useless 8 Nora. Oh, okay, never mind. I didn't see that. Fiery Ambush was cast by Antoinelut to get the kill on that Stormflyer to just make sure that he doesn't, get healed up again. I think it's still though a kill. He has Ritualist to double tap. He has at least one hit from the Head Trinker, and a double tap from the Chaos Brave. And he'll get both Nora Globes after that as well, unless the Spirit of the Mountain could somehow like trickily get in there. Let's see, does he have enough for that? Well, maybe not even, because that's a lot of defense. He might not even have enough. Let's see. Does he have enough? Such a tanky champion here. All right, yeah, no, he'll get killed. Well, tough. Tough will actually, yeah, no, he needs the extra hit from the Ritualist, because the tough would, yeah. There you go. There's the kill. He's gonna get both Nora Gloves. Now that's what I was gonna say. I think you should go in here, take the damage with the Ritualist, get that Nora Globe, and now because the Chaos Brave is keep him here, keep him out. One more, back one, please. I think you should move the Chaos Brave back one just so that this Spirit of the Mountain can't get in there and can't contest. I think you really should move him up one to the right, top right. Do it. Move him up one more, then you're blocking. You need to block. I think that's a good idea. If you're gonna get the Nora Globe, if you're gonna really rush for that Nora Globe with your Ritualist to get this font, you might as well block out. Oh, did he disconnect? No, he didn't. Alright, I don't think. Alright, so he didn't. Alright, so this Spirit of the Mountain can go in now. It might have been a trick. Maybe he wants the Spirit of the Mountain to come in. Maybe it's a bait to get him to come in and then have him get killed by the Ritual Cultist because he is attack magical. I'm not sure. Antoinelut is disconnected right now, so I'm gonna ask him. Let's go ask Coldslash. What was his name? Coldslash. Alright, I asked. See what he says. Well, I don't think he's coming back. There's 2 minutes left. We'll see. He's eating soup right now, so chilling. Alright, so Coldslash, that's what I was wondering. Why I didn't move him up one. The Spirit of the Mountain wouldn't have been able to go through if he had but Coldslash, you know, assumed, as we see right here, that the Spirit Mount would have been able to run like past this. As if I press G twice, we'll see that this area, if you see the lines, then flying things can go over it, as you see here. Like right here, this thing as well, the shrubbery. The shrubbery! Anyway, so you can go over this if you're flying, right? Huh? Huh? Wait, if you press N. This is vegetation. Impeding. This is impeding vegetation. There's one block of impeding vegetation on this map. That's hilarious. I wonder why. Right here. What's it doing there? See, this is not impeding. This is. Alright, well, I never noticed that. Anyway, so this terrain you can't go over if you're not flying. As we see, the spirit, you know, the manifestation can't get past it, but if you're flying, you can go over these strap lines. You can. And when you don't have any lines, but it's also you can't see like the lines of the grid, then flying things can't go through either. That means inaccessible, I think it was called. Yeah, inaccessible. Anyway, and this is impassable. Anyway, fun facts. It's really funny though that there's a piece of impeding vegetation over here. I wonder why they just decided to put one piece of impeding vegetation. Anyway, I guess that's GG. It's too bad that Antoinelut did disconnect. He might have just rage quit. I'm not sure. But that was a good game, I guess.